Spotlight of the City, man. Welcome back to Spotlight of the City. We appreciate you guys. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Our audience fire too, man. I just want y'all to know that. So we got our next guest. I want to say this. This is my birthday twin right here, man. Brother from another mother. One of my favorite human beings, man. A great guy, great human being, hard worker, man. Cold-blooded hustler. I don't know, man. This guy's something special, man. I'm just glad to have him aboard once again. He's one of our favorite sponsors. He's one of our favorite individuals. So I'm gonna let.
Let's give it up. No, you just did it. We can.
did?
Yep. Let's
Okay,
give it up. Put your hands together.
Put the
for
hands
Cliff
together
General.
for Cliff General, AKA CGE.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. What's up, baby?
Hey, man, what's happening, man?
Hey, man.
Thanks
Guess
for
what?
having me here, man.
Man, you know it's a pleasure. We family. We family. So
right,
this is what I
that's
want
right.
to say. We got a birthday coming up. Word on the street, we got a birthday coming up.
Man, we good.
Y'all got a lot. You got a lot of stuff coming up, don't you, Cliff?
Everything is going to stop on that day.
Everything gonna stop on that day. But before we get to that day, February 16th, we're gonna talk about what you got going up before that. Because guess what? This is one of the hardest working men in show business. This guy right here promotes everything, everything sexy and fly. Let's just say that, not just everything.
Yep.
And it's grown.
Yep.
Grown, sexy, and fly. Grown, sexy, and fly. So you can't beat that, right? So without further ado, I'm gonna let him introduce himself and talk about himself a little bit. So tell me what you got going on next, man, because I know you the party king.
Well, you know, I have Felt Lounge. I have
Last night, right?
That was
that was last night with Secret Society.
Oh, okay.
February 12th, I have Derek Holmes Uncut.
Okay.
Felt.
Shout out, Derek.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the
After we
12th.
leave the pajama party, we got to go over to Felt, y'all.
Right.
Okay.
Can we get in with our pajamas, Cliff?
Come on.
You gonna let us in?
Well, you
Because
know
we ain't gonna
what?
have time to change clothes.
Need pajamas on. Just come.
Yeah, you can't come over there with the pajamas. Like, you gonna mess the whole
Oh,
situation.
we gonna miss it that night
Yeah,
then.
y'all gonna miss it that night.
Dang.
Keep going, Cliff.
Well, I'm gonna come over
She
with
can't come to everything. She thinks
He
she can show up
said
to
we
everything.
could come with the pajamas, right?
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't.
pajamas. I mean, you know,
He ain't say that. Cliff, don't listen to her, Cliff. Keep going, Cliff.
what they
Don't
say
pay her
now?
no mind.
lingerie?
Yeah, nah, she can't come in there with that. Keep going, keep going.
No, I'm serious. You can come with the pajamas.
Shayna, you heard that right. When we leave the pajamas and Prosecco, we going over
Her
to
and
Felt.
Vino wine out there.
Okay. Okay. Done.
All right, keep going. So anyway, man, I just
Yeah, be like
Okay.
50 women.
Bring the whole party. Bring the whole party. See, I
you see
like
how they do.
that.
They strong on me. You see how they do you.
Wait, no, she said bring the whole party.
Bring the whole party.
I like numbers.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna let you in.
You see that? You see that? You see that? All right. So anyway, man, I want to talk about your promotion for a minute. So how do you stay so grounded in this game? Because first of all, it's competitive, but then you seem to lead the pack continuously. How do you stay on top of this game with so much competition?
It takes time to get here, man. It takes time, and you have to have a goal. And my goal has always been just humble integrity, you know. And I've done business with just about every promoter in the city, from MEBB, from Waddy K, from Sky's the Limit. That's
J&J,
J&J.
the whole gang.
Martin Made in the City. You name it. And the thing about it is that I wouldn't be where I am today without them.
Right, right.
So, I wouldn't be where I am.
Yeah.
Appropriate Mike, there's so many. And I've learned something from each one of them. And there's always takeaways, you know. Anything you do, there's takeaway. You take notes. I remember my first party. I started off with Positive Black Man Coalition, right? And when we was coming down to not doing any more parties again, and I decided to step out there on my own, thinking that, look, I can do this. And I took a loss so bad.
When you first jumped out there?
Yeah, my first job out there. I had to refinance my house to help me out with that budget, right? But guess what? That was a blessing. Because from that, I learned. I sat back and I got on the fence and I started watching, learning, and listening. And, I got my notepad and I took something from everything I did, everything I've done. I collaborate, like I say, with different promoters. I put myself out there and, sacrifices. And
But wait, though. So to come out the door, when you first coming out the door, you want to be a winner, right? So if you didn't get the success that you were looking for, why didn't it deter you? See, most people be deterred when they're first entering something new and it doesn't work the way they expect. What kept you going?
Well, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team.
Okay,
That
that's
didn't
what,
stop him, right?
there
Yep.
you go.
Anything you do in life and you're trying to be successful at, you're going to have failure. If no failure, there's no success. If you don't like the stress with success, then out of it, So anything I do, I become, just a student at it, and I learn it. But you also got to get along with people. I mean, I'm in the industry where you got to get along with people because
Yep.
this is a customer service business.
Yep.
And everyone that comes through that door, you don't know where they're coming from. So for me, I have to make sure that I have a platform to give them an experience. So when they leave there, trust me, I done made their night. I probably done made their week. But it starts with just that front door. And when they come inside, I mean, it's not even about what I invested in. It's always about giving them that experience. And you continue to build on that. And like I said earlier, I never would have gotten to where I am today without the names I just mentioned. Because again, I took something from each and every one that I done business with.
So let me ask you this, not to cut you off, but I want to get to some points before we run out of time. Give me two things. What is the worst thing that you feel about promotion, and what's the best thing that you feel about promotion?
Well, I guess the worst thing I feel about promotion is, I guess, the time that we're living in. I have to be careful where I do my business at. Because location is very important. And I do a lot of business down at the MGM. I'm a consultant down there for the MGM Corporation, as well as do a lot of events. I would love to do more events in DC, but there's so much going on in that environment down there. People breaking in cars. And
So that affects your bottom line.
Well, not only my bottom line, it affects the experience.
Yeah,
Because
the experience.
I remember I was doing something at the Oyster Bar, and I mean, people was getting cars broken into. People was getting carjacked. So I had to kind of stop that.
Because of the activity that was surrounding
So
it,
that's
yeah.
what I hate about it. I hate. What's important to me is the experience that the people who come and support me get. That's nothing else matter after that. So I pride myself on just trying to listen to what they want, what they're looking for.
So what about the part you love?
The thing I love is that they got the experience that they came walking the door looking for. That's the part I love, when I could stand there and I could see folks coming out, enjoying themselves. They had a nice time. I get feedback, and I love just sitting back and just creating something else different, like the cruise, for example, right? The cruise was a hell of an experience, but I'm doing something different. I'm building on it, and I love creating different projects.
Yeah, that's dope too, though. I love the cruise situation. That's a good look. And so I'm gonna ask you this: you got 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
You made you a bunch of money on a hell of a party, and you get ready to take an hour ride and go celebrate and have a good time. Who you listening to? You can't take them out, and you can't switch the artist. It can be a group or a single artist. Who you listening to?
Raheem Devon.
I love it.
Hey, give it up for Raheem. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna say this. One of the most unsung artists, right? I'll say top 5. Raheem Devon has a hell of a catalog.
Oh,
Yes,
And
he
so I think
does.
because he's local here in DC, he don't get the proper recognition that he should get. But Raheem Devon is one of the dopest artists around. So I will say, shout out Raheem Devon. You could definitely ride out to him for hours and hours and
Yes.
have a good look.
For
So that's
sure.
the home team from the DMV. Shout out to you, Raheem Devon. You know what I'm saying? All respect. And he's spotlight over the city family. So yeah.
So, Cliff, you want to do a quick rundown of the things that you've got coming up that you want all of the thousands of people that are listening to know about?
What you got?
Well, first I would like to thank everyone who came down to New Orleans for the New
Oh,
Orleans.
Takeover.
yeah, the
The
takeover.
takeover.
How was it?
Yeah.
How was it? Dope.
It was incredible, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Wow.
to have everyone to invest in that experience, and we had Junkyard, Backyard, and
Yeah.
Serious Vibe. So it was incredible. I mean, we had like thousands and thousands of people to come down.
I heard.
That's
and,
dope.
And
DC be repping though.
and think about it. I mean, we left no expense on the table. I mean, we did everything that we possibly could to make sure that people got what they was paying for. So
That's
we're
what's
gonna
up.
do a couple of them next year too. So
Okay.
Also, I have the Serious Vibe cruise. That's going to be from what's that? March 30th.
March the 30th through April the
March
5th.
the
April
30th
5th,
through April 5th.
Yeah.
So you do have so no more cabins.
Well, we still have a couple of.
They
more.
can
We
make it
was
happen.
Able to open up another block.
Okay.
So we have Black Alley, Serious Vibe, and
Secret Society.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
DJ Rico, DJ 59, hosted by yours truly.
Spotlight over the city, baby. You
and-
already know.
And Capri Monique. And then, this is a little further out, July 5th, we have a nice little festival down Lamont's, outdoor festival.
Oh man, shout out
That's
to
not on
Lamont.
the radar, but yeah, we're going to have Secret Society, Walker Reyes Project, Push Play, Kim Michelle Project.
Ooh, you
and
got all the
Serious Vibe,
hitters.
Yeah,
And serious vibe.
yeah.
Okay. Down at
So-
Lamont's.
Down,
All the way down there in Charles
So
County,
y'all
y'all.
already know. Everybody comes down there, have a great time, man.
Yeah.
It's always an amazing time. So y'all know what it is. Come
Well-
down there, be ready to party, man.
I like it down there because people have a little bit more freedom. They could bring their cooler. And
Yes.
You can
Yep.
put whatever you want in your cooler.
It's a real
So-
party. So you can bring your cooler. You can put whatever you want in your cooler. You can pull up, get you a spot, and party, party, party. It's a great situation. I actually love it down there. It's actually a great situation. So
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure you support CG and everything they do, man. We love it. He has a grown and sexy situation. It's always a safe environment. That's what I love about it. You don't have to worry about getting your car shot up. You don't have to
Yeah,
worry about
it's
a
all
bunch of
grown
food. It's always
people.
grown and sexy, and so that's a good thing. And so we appreciate you, man, for all that you do. And we got a birthday party coming up.
Hey, man.
February 16th,
February
y'all.
16th, you
Felt
got MGM,
Lounge
Felt
inside of
Lounge, man. Make sure
MGM,
y'all
okay?
pulling up. You did.
Okay.
All roads leads to Felt.
All
Lounge.
All
roads lead to
roads.
Felt Lounge, February 16th,
16th.
baby.
Yeah.
Hey, so without a doubt, man, y'all give it up for my main man, Big Cliff, CGE Entertainment.
Yeah. All right. Cliff,
Much
thank you
respect,
so
much
much
respect,
for
much
everything
respect.
that you do for the city and for us. Thank you for being always rocking with Spotlight Over the City, too, partnering with us and sticking with us. Thank you very much, Cliff.
Much appreciated.
I wanted
Much
to say that.
appreciated.
We've got a lovely young
You can
lady
take that
coming
with you.
up. Devin Messina is very, she's very special. Like I said, she was rocking
Dope
with Spotlight
artist.
Over the City when we were like 8 years ago, y'all. It's been a long journey, and
At least that, yeah.
she's still at it, and I
Killing
can't
it,
wait for you all
killing
to
the
hear her
game.
amazing voice. I'm going to chop it up with her a little bit on the stage before she sings her latest single. So when we come back from this next commercial break, we're going to chat with Miss Devin Messina, and we're going to see what this new single is all about.
Yes, indeed. We got our closer up next. Let's give it up. Spotlight Over the City, baby.
And shout out to Chef Maine.
Chef Man.